Happy weekend, traders. Thought I'd share some education for you guys real quick. So there's 3 levels I like to look at when I'm entering longs or dollar cost averaging into a long-term hold. That's the 0.618, 786, and the nice juicy 886. If you can get longs in at the 886 level, it means that you just got an 88.6% discount for the next run up. In extreme bullish conditions, it can even react off of a 50% I've seen, but typically it'll go down and wipe out hopeful longs, let's say, and like people are buying, dumb people buying up here. I'm sure one of these is a fib level. But more words. So I use these ABCD tools that are also called harmonics, basic harmonics. There's even ciphers and XABCDs that I've studied a bit, but I kind of like to keep it more simple with just identifying a low, identifying a high, and then realizing that it's correlating with one of these fib levels. Not going to be exact. It's going to be like this is almost 3% away from the 786 level, yet it reacted, didn't even have a second back test, went up all the way to the 1.618, came way back down to that 786, and then achieved a nice juicy pump from there. And I always like to pay myself in the midst of any pump. Take some off the table, take a risk off the table. Why? Because even in failed harmonics, you can actually make a lot of money, like this one. This one didn't achieve an ability even to get up to the B level, yet it saw from that 786 a 65% pump. And has since come back down, and let's see if this is a fib level. So roughly an 886. Actually drop this back here, yeah. So on the grander scheme of things, if you guys are familiar with fractals in plants, if you're not here, so just as these appear in nature, like a fern grows out that way, and same but different grows the same that way, and it's just smaller. That appears in charts as we make emotional decisions, buying and selling. Where the heck did that chart go? So yeah, if you saw, I just dragged the A back here, and that's the more valid low, as this was kind of that confirmation low back here. This is the ultimate low, and it's a perfect, roughly perfect 886. So I wouldn't really be entering at least leverage positions into XLM right now, but it doesn't hurt to like dollar cost average on the way down. And then for sure, if we got closer to that 8-9 level, I'd be putting some leverage on the table, because this thing's got from that 886, it's got about a 200% move ahead of us. Not saying this is 100% gonna happen. This is an idea that can be invalidated. It's always good to be aware that anything's possible. Have your stop losses set, or just know where you want to take a loss at. And yeah, one last thing is, I'm not only looking at the fib level, I like to get other arguments. Like my favorite teacher that has taught me a lot, Mitch Ray, likes to say, it's like baking a cake. You don't want a whole lot of ingredients, but just enough of the right amount. And say we were back here and I came across this, I would have seen that there's bullish divergence where there's a low slightly lower low with a lot lower levels of negative momentum shown, and not just the RSI, but the MACD and this trader's reality indicator. That's actually free, and anyone can get and download from this guy live book map. Down in the description, right here. You can add that script to your trading view. Cheers.